Good evening. I'm Pulveret, and I love PLO. I'm here in the middle of a very swingy session. It's up and down and down and up. Right now, we're about break even. I had a bunch of fun hands against some guy called Awababobot or something like that. And I've had a few against this Robgol too. Robgol 1987. Yeah, we're the same age. There's a guy at my work as a teacher. No, he has a T-shirt that says, "It feels weird to be the same age as old people." All right. On table 5, we flop a nut flush, queen high, no action. Oh, that guy from Pokemon, he had 4 deuces. That is not a good hand. In the bomb pot on table 1, we have a second nut flush and an inside wrap. Ah, ended up with a straight there. Well done, well done. Low shade. So we hit our straight in the bomb pot. So now we have nuts at the bottom, but the board where we had the flush is now paired. Oh, I'll give it a check. Mm-hmm. Yeah, our straight was good. I guess we're just going here on table 2. Yeah, he has a straight, but we're still 65% favorite. Yeah, we got the first one, and we're good for the second one. Actually, it was dead on turn. And dead on turn again. DJ Nils Sifrin. Coin taker 69 is coming to take my coin. Well, maybe not today, coin taker. We flopped a wrap and a little backdoor. Let's see, can do this 29, the supermarket race. The ace may be our playmaker, or whatever they call it. Hits our straight. Maybe hits him too. It did hit him. We got all three. It's good to run good. Let's try a little bet here on table 2. Oh, we're all in. That was a very little pot. Ah, I see. Well, 1.2 big blinds can become something like 2. Wish you all the luck, coin taker. Our kings make a mid-set, table 1. Ah, coin taker has left us. Alright, if he's checking back, I'm starting to feel good about my kings. On table 1 we have 1 of nothing, well, the bottom pair, and 1 of nice wrap. I will check. We still have absolutely nothing on top, but now we have a nut flush draw and our wrap at the bottom. I'm gonna go ahead and call it. Say it's bad to call to only have a chance to win half, but if we're hitting on the bottom, I'm I have a hope of winning all of it anyway. But this was not the card we wanted to hit at the bottom. Now we have to lose it all instead. Yeah, it was probably a little bit too ambitious to make that turn call. They have the right suits, but doesn't look good. Ay. What's going on with DJ Nils here? Yeah, okay. You take it. So we're talking in the chat a little bit about how it will be tomorrow. RST in the chat here as a welcome bonus waiting for him. Personally, I have what they call a bonus, which is my hostage CHP that I'm gonna play through. Let's raise this wrap here. 5. Guess that card can't be good for us. On table 1, I meant. The one on table 5 isn't worse than any other card, I guess. But it's a little bit longer wrap. Ugh. He accepted EV, and I won the pot, right? It looked like we split the pot there for a second, but I think it was just him getting his EV money. That was confusing visuals. I'm not going to write all of that, so I'm just saying it here. So yeah, they're making us play through the CHP that we had. I had bought outside of Coinpoker some CHP, maybe $250, $300 worth of them, and now I have to play through them as if they were a bonus. And the way they're explaining it, it makes a lot of, well, not a lot of, I wouldn't say a lot of. I'm not on their side in this one. It makes a little bit of sense the way they're saying it. They're saying that, okay, we got the CHP, thinking that we would play through them, right, and get them back as rakeback. So now they're saying we're really just doing the same thing again. But yeah, but we bought them to get rake back on the rake system we know. And now there's a new rake system. And yeah, so things have changed, right? Yeah. Anyway, that's not my biggest concern. I'm gonna play anyway. I'll just play through them. It doesn't really matter. But I'm hoping when I got them, there was 23 CHP in a dollar, I think. And I hope the exchange rate is the same. So they don't suddenly exchange them for 30 CHP on a dollar. So I'm not getting my money back, all my money back that way. That would really tick me off if they're doing that. And then I saw someone today that was worried that one would get the CHP money first instead of rakeback or something like that. That they would come from the same pool. I mean that cannot be possible. I mean it must be separate, like a deposit bonus. Let's pull the thing up. See if we can see it. Uh, 5,300 CHP. So that's about $250, I think. So if my bonus comes in saying I got $200 bonus, I'm not going to be happy. But anyway, it's going to come in here, I guess. It says this balance will convert to poker locked bonus on April 1st and can be unlocked into withdrawable balance through gameplay. So I guess it's going to end up here then. Okay. Let's click a little bit too. Oh, we found a 7 there. That's going to be helpful. Oh, how do you flop like that? I feel like I deserve better in that hand. Okay. Now we turned a big wrap on table 5. Alright, we're gonna 4-bet this Rob Goll with our beautiful 5-card hand. Table 4. Not much to wait for now. Let's just get it in and suck out, I guess. Yeah, once. Mm. Alright, we found a straight on table 3. I wasn't really focused, I just saw a straight and jammed. Okay, that turned out pretty good. Let's see if we can dodge. And we could. That's it. What do we have here? Well, strong possibility of blockers. Let's give that a bet. Bet here too. The blockers to be won the hand already before there were blockers. Let's check that. And a straddle in the house. We'll just call. We had the second best flush. Let's bet that. Check that. All right, we got a set and second nut flush draw. And there's 4 of us, so yes. Let's shoot a little bit. And up here we had mid set and an open ender. Now we have 2 open enders and a low set. I'll give it a bet. And we're obviously getting it in on table 4. Let's see. Okay. Okay. This does not look very promising. Aye, aye, aye. We can lose both. We cannot win both, probably. That would be very surprising. Okay. Okay, so we got one. I was actually believing more in the other one, but we got one, and that's all I wanted. Let's try a little bet here on the aces. Nice, we won a pot there on table 3. This is a very good flop for the defender of the 3-bet on table 5. He agrees and folds. And hunts the rabbit. Earlier today I had a big pot and I had a really good hand. And he folded and I just wanted him to think I was on a draw, so I picked the rabbit hunt. I don't know if that worked. Let's do that twice. He didn't want to do twice. Too bad, it was so much fun the first run. A lot of people wonder when is there a good time to run it twice and when is there a good time to run it once. And the simple truth is that it's very, very good to run it twice if you lose the first one, and once if you win the first one. And if you don't really have a feeling either way, you can just do whichever. I guess the bigger your wallet, the more inclined you be towards running it once. If you just love being tossed between hope and despair, go for once. Interesting on table 5 versus Rob Ball. Okay, it finished not being interesting. That is a spot that I hate. Now the flop was pretty good, but not nutty. We're super deep and out of position. I think I have a weakness there. That was our turn. We meekly folded our top and bottom on the flop. We found a cold 4-bet here against Leiron, who likes to 3-bet and also doesn't mind folding to 4-bets. Oh no, he does mind fold to 4-bet. I got him mixed up with someone else. Oh well. Alright, here we go. Let's get lucky. We could be doing pretty well with 3 players here. We are doing pretty well. But it didn't end well. Balatro. 4-bets us. Okay, let's shove it. All right. All good, all good. We have 2 gut shots. And what else do we have? Now we have an open ender and a gut shot. We don't have spades, fortunately. But we found our gut shot. Let's see if we can get a bet out of it. Okay, here goes. Did he hit the biggest straight or not? He did not. We did get that bet out of it. If I had been really confident about that play, it would have looked so cool. But I wasn't very confident. But we did it. That's what counts. Let's give this a small bet. This one here on table 3 I'm feeling better about. But we will see what comes of it. Yeah. All right, we get a top set on table 3. That is definitely worth a bet. I've been enjoying 3-betting this Rob Gold night. In position. I didn't like the one where I was out of position before. The one where I said I felt uncomfortable. But that wasn't this table, right? Got so deep. Yeah. Um, why not? That's why not. Should have kept my 50. Mm. That might not have been a bad time to check raise. I'll give him a there. Fortunately, it's the aces anyway, but we're okay. Yes, I'll accept twice. See if we can dodge the heart. Now we need to dodge the jack too. Alright, now then. Yeah. Okay, half and half. That's okay. Here we have 5 in a row and 4 hearts. Let's go with that. And we're up against trips and 4 hearts, but lower hearts. Oh, there. We're holding up here. Nice. Can you guys check this on table 1? Ah, hmm. Maybe I should have just let this pot on table 1 be on the turn. I mean, even if the flush is good then, someone's gonna have so many outs. Yeah, I think that was a bit fishy. Maybe more than a bit. Yeah, let's go. That worked. When 2 pair gets counterfeited, they are the counterfeited, but they are just made very nice full house blockers. Depends on if you're a glass half full or glass half empty type of person. Now the buttons are starting to feel very, very sluggish. Or queens. Let's squeeze that. Like that. Oh, let's see if we can win with this 10. Could not. Oh wait, we didn't have the 10. We had king high straight, and we lost towards to an ace high straight. My bad. Now on table 4 we have a sucker straight. And check call just to get our sucker straight. Double flush, flush draw board. And that turned into nuts. Ace high straight. Got the top set and a flush draw with our queens here on table 1. And got to 3-bet our friend Lalron. Top open ender, pair, and flush draw. Meanwhile, this guy is betting into us, where we have top set. Esky Lopez. I don't have a great feeling about that ace, but maybe he has an ace high flush draw and it's actually perfect for us. Yeah, the call. We're doing fine there, and we're holding here. That's what's presumably was a straight. It's going to be very interesting to see tomorrow where they put plo10 in these coin races. Because up until now they have resided in micro, but it seems like they're saying that they're going to put them in low. What a beautiful flop on table 4. The turn is very fine too. Oh wow. Table 5, we have nut straight with 2 flush draws, one for nuts, one for second nuts. Aye, aye, aye. We had everything and lost everything. Here we end up with a little full house. Not much of a house. Just right for not much of a donkey, like Eeyore said. Let's give that a call. Aye, aye, aye. Do you like representing quads? believe I do. It's fun when it works. If I never represented quads a single time in my life, I could have gone on a vacation now. But this time it worked. Right. What a fine flop. I think it's check raise time. Maybe he thought so too, because he checked. And let's just give it a little bet. Let's check and lose then. Oh, we won that with a 10. What a lovely surprise. We're still missing a 4 here. We have a bottom 2 pair. Same hand. Uh, we got a bit lucky there. I regretted that 3-bet quickly after better hands to 3-bet. But we got saved by the flop. Oh, and then we won it 3 times. Yeah. So tomorrow is the big day, right? And in the chat, we're speculating, saying that tomorrow we may get all our questions answered, or we just have a whole bunch of new questions, more questions, or not new, well, questions to add to the old questions. And it seems like we're leaning that way. But we'll see. See. Oh, I won that piece. That was nice. Tony is back here. Mm, yeah, I'll make that call. If we can hit our flush. But not. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of talk about the CHP tomorrow, like you're saying in the chat there. And I agree, because the most talk is going to be if it's fair or not. Although I don't think people have that much money in it. I have $250, and I think I haven't, like, when I've been looking in the forums and Discord and such, I haven't heard anyone saying they have much more. And going to get most of it for sure, one way or the other. And long term, it doesn't have very large impact. But I absolutely agree, that's going to be the thing tomorrow. That's where they have a chance to take a position as greedy or player friendly. And right now, they are they are in that situation, not on the player friendly side of the scale. But we see how how the scales tip tomorrow. Let's go half pot there and a full pot here. As I guess we continue on this small bet route now that we started. Following that with the top set, of course. What's going on down here? Now there's action all around. Oh, the queen might have been one of my least favorite cards for this river. Hmm. Yeah, we're calling here, of course. All right, we got the first one. And clubs. Mm, yeah, I managed to position myself right in my own hood. Yeah, doesn't really matter. Doesn't matter now, and it won't matter tomorrow either, just as long as we make it. As long as we're on there, doesn't matter if we're third or fourth or 10th. Uh, just give up now. Make the call. We flop the nuts. Is a little extra. Not much extra, but a little extra. And Tony wants to make a pot out of it. I can't see what he has because they put the announcement on top there. But yeah, anyway. Oh, he has the Jack 10. Uh, 2 down and 3 down. I'm very good at all-ins today. Oh, we really hit that board. A little bit too much. Well, if it was too much before, Just enough now. Second nuts though. Get one of those really spectacular bad beats here. Let's hope our friend has some sort of full house. Even though we're blocking most of them. No. Table 1, we have a straight on a flushy board. I'll bet. Nope. Not a good value bet. This is such a beautiful hand. I don't really know what to do with it. I don't want to play it multi-way really. But no, it looks like that's what's happening. Well, if we gotta be multi-way, I'd rather be all in than have to make decisions with an high flush. Alright, it's decent. We have our third. Good turn. Bad river. Split that. Ball here with top 2 and flush draw. The low wrap. Oh, that's a very small bet. I can definitely call that. Okay. Our smallish flush draw turned into nut flush. And then we have the 2 pair and beautiful flush draw on the other board. Amazing turns. And the rivers aren't great for us. Do you guys know the etymology of the streets? Flop, Turn, and River. Why are they named like they are? Turn feel like it could be a turn of events. And flop, well, you just flip the cards over, I guess. A river, I have no idea. And also, I obviously have no idea about the other ones either. At least I guessed. Let me hear, do you guys have facts? Or if not, let me hear your guesses. Mm, those are not the cards that I love. But I feel like we're probably gonna call anyway. Oh wow. So in many ways that could have gone worse. Okay, I have a top two and I'm ready to value bet into 3 players. Oh, oh, okay. Well, it's gonna be so exciting to see these splash pots animations just drop. Imagine just playing here and 1,000 big blinds just drop. Push. Beautiful turn on table 4. And they follow it up with that ugly river. Yeah, we win the pot anyway. Oh, it's just midnight here, where I am. And that's my cue. They cannot invent this leave all tables next big blind button soon enough. Is that the one thing people were really asking about before the update? And somehow it got worse. Because before the update we had a leave or sit out next big blind. Everybody wanted sit out next big blind on all tables. Now we don't even have it on one table. But I'm not content with leave, no, with sit out next big blind. I want leave next big blind. Why do I want to well, I want both, of course, so I can sit out if I want to do that. But usually when I'm sitting out, I want to leave. I don't want to click 2 more times per table just because just to leave. All right, nothing is happening right now, so I'm going to close this down. Thank you for watching. I am Pulret and I love PLO.